YouTube continues to demonetize many videos. If you like this channel, please click on my Patreon page, link in the description. Hey comic fans, this is John, host of Video Games in the World, and welcome to the review of the sequel to The Death of Superman, A World Without a Superman. As you saw in the last review, this is one of my most favorite DC stories. The trilogy of the Death of Superman arc was a story that shocked many fans of the comic book world. After this story, however, the Superman comics went on a 3-month hiatus, but then came back with an epic conclusion to the saga. Now let us begin the story of A World Without a Superman. Enjoy! After the battle against Doomsday, the world is in shock as Superman was killed in battle against the murderous hulking monster. Paramedics tried to revive him, but it's no use. Lois, Jimmy, Cat Grant, Bibbo, many heroes and Metropolis, and the entire world mourned the hero's death. In prisons like Stryker's Island, many criminals celebrate, but some were the hero, even Toyman himself. A funeral is held for the fallen savior and many superheroes attend, such as Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, Green Arrow, Black Canary, Aquaman, Power Girl, Nightwing, Wonder Woman, The Flash, the Justice Society, and many more. Even then, President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton attend the funeral. Ma and Pa Kent mourn their adoptive son, and Lana Lang accompanies them in giving Lois some comfort in this difficult time of great loss. After the funeral, the heroes decide to help people that ask Superman for many favors, such as reuniting a terminally ill woman with her son, the single mother's home being rebuilt, and reconciling with her husband thanks to Wonder Woman as well. Unfortunately, with Superman dead, crime in Metropolis goes up. Supergirl, Team Luthor, and Gangbuster all tried, but they were not sufficient enough. How will the world and Metropolis learn how to live without Superman? I really like the story of the sequel, which deals with the aftermath of Superman's death. As for the superheroes in the story, for once, rather than fighting aliens catching criminals, they do a lot of good deeds after reading letters addressed to Superman. I also admire Wonder Woman for persuading a man to reconcile with his wife and children after explaining what the heroes are doing after Superman died, and also after the incident that his wife and children were through because of Doomsday. Now, the Supergirl that you saw in this story is not Kara Zor-El, because in this one, Kara Zor-El is Power Girl and Supergirl is a telekinetic shapeshifter called Matrix. Although not as popular as the original, she can still kick ass and use her telekinesis to stop bullets. Jonathan Kent took the death of his adopted son to hardest, but I'm not gonna say what happens next, not to spoil it further. The way Pa Kent to Superman's death was saddening and reminds me a lot on how empty a parent becomes when losing a child. Of course, it is known that losing a child can leave a father and a mother very empty. I've seen it happen because I've lost friends and their parents and siblings were broken, and that is truly sad. The ones I truly hated in this story were Project Cadmus, and it's because they wanted to experiment with Superman after his death. Of course, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor II, and Guardian were not happy that Cadmus would do such things. But then, you'll see next Monday in the third and final part of this story arc. And finally, in conclusion, it was a great continuation starting where the Death of Superman left off, and this one kicks so much ass in terms of story, drawings, dialogue, and many tender and touching moments. My final score for this story is an A+. Till next Monday, comic fans, this is John, host of Video Games in the World. Have a good one. Bye-bye.